Okay, D&D, right, that is a thing that I am supposed to do.
Yes, and the head of the head of religion was murdered.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Accidentally
not all
opened.
of religion.
Yes, religion. The head of religion itself is dead.
CEO of religion is dead.
Religion. I'm
He was
making it
killed
canon.
by
He was not,
Linguini.
he was the conduit of religion.
He was the conduit of religion.
Oh my god, imagine being the conduit of religion. What does that mean?
He can't anymore.
Mhm.
He can't mention it anymore.
I've
What
got
does that mean? I don't know. You're Jesus.
Ah, Jesus. Jesus
Ah, yes, conduit of Jesus.
was Jesus a cleric or a celestial warlock?
Jesus is a paladin.
From a
Jesus
former
was
Christian,
Jesus was a celestial sorcerer.
yeah,
Right.
as a fellow Christian, as a former Christian, I can agree with that statement.
As someone who technically went to a religion school, I am fully aware.
Yeah,
And by
Yeah.
technically, I mean like it was technically a Christian school. We never read the Bible or anything like it.
well, I mean, the Bible is the best cure for Christianity, so
True.
The
But like, I think like an entire two people in my class were religious, and they were twins. So
the Bible, my favorite sci-fi novel.
the Bible, my favorite snack.
why would
Crunchy.
you read a book?
Do not eat the Bible. The waterproofing is poisonous.
Bold of you
Yes.
to assume I'm not immune to poison.
Bold of you to assume I can't find a poison you're not immune to.
Anyways,
Anyway.
I'm immune to poison, and that's when I stab them with my dagger laced with purple worm toxin. They died from the
still
knife.
poisoned, so.
They died from the knife.
Anyways, fine. Recap us, please.
Yes, okay, we had our downtime. Mika got new armor courtesy of Joy. Joy is also now working on getting bracers of archery for Knifeane. I should probably think of something to buy for myself.
Yeah.
And fucking I know words. Right, and well, Nelena was going and seeing that because went to her head of church because she had a vision.
Sorry.
It's all right. And head of church basically said you must find the undying one or whatever, and then got murdered by a monk.
Yep.
Which she still hasn't shared with the class.
Neither about the vision or the monk murder.
This is true.
Murder-suicide, but you know, same thing.
Derv is getting a stern talking to.
How do you know it was Derv?
It was one of Derv's monks.
No, it was someone in the same monk robes.
Oh.
I need to. Also, I need to remind you. I don't think Derv is. Derv is not the monk. Derv is the boss of Derv's Dirty Deeds, done dirt cheap. Actual prices vary.
Yes, but he hired a bunch of monks.
He hired.
You ordered one monk.
Actually, he hired 4 monks.
That's right. All of them have monk levels.
Yeah. But thing is, another thing is that what they broke away from the monastery, as Joy found out, because the monastery preaches isolation.
Isolationism, but you know.
Yeah. What was it that and they didn't like that, and that's why they broke out. What was it that the monk that committed the suicide did?
Oh.
They happen to mutter under their breath like, in isolation we are pure or whatever. But regardless, we are now in Filgre's office, and it's our job to solve the murder mystery. What? Hello?
You skipped like 2 downsides times.
Well, I forget what the other two did.
Knifeade tried to seduce somebody.
Alright, Knifeade did try to seduce somebody.
We don't have to
Nice.
worry
Mika
about my
did
other
seduce
failure.
somebody.
I think got annoyed by just a little guy, you know?
Okay, please don't.
Dude.
I'm getting aggravated because I can't understand the accent.
It's just me doing a bad Dr. Doofus.
I know, and
Turned
I
into
hate
that.
it.
Yes, but Johnny is actually getting aggravated from it.
Sorry.
Yeah. Like, I
Sorry.
have really bad I am really hard of hearing.
Yeah, and so Knifeade failed to seduce someone, and Mika seduced someone.
Correction, Mika was seduced.
Right. That
Other way around.
the dragon was the bard.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's a gold dragon, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I said the dragon.
Listen, my fan is going to successfully seduce somebody by the end of this campaign. You cannot stop me.
And it's definitely not going to be an Elena. Definitely. Most certainly.
Mm.
Didn't even think about that possibility.
What would even happen? Like, birds, deer, thing, fae.
The Fae are fucky. They can do whatever they want.
Okay, but does that make Jevil a fae?
Yes.
Yes.
Next question.
All right.
Jevil is in fact one of the Fae.
Anyways, let's see. You also were told what the job was.
Yes.
You are solving a murder.
Yes, I did say that.
We are exceptionally good at this. Look, guys, we've already solved one murder.
You have a very specific reason to care about this murder, Mika.
Right. It was the it was the murder of Mika's father.
Yep!
And he was just found impaled on a roof.
Yep.
Which means
Oh,
he
what do
either
you wanna
fell
do?
from a height or was placed there. Both are terrible.
So,
Yes.
what do?
Alright, gang, let's split up and search for clues.
Don't
You
split the party.
die.
Okay,
Me
okay.
and the two girls will go search the bedroom. Shaggy, Scooby, you search the kitchen.
Who is who in the mystery gang, though? That is the question.
Rem is Scooby.
Dream is Scooby.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Joy is Velma.
Obviously, again.
So, the
Mika's friend.
easy answer here is that Knifeane, being the Beastmaster, the Drake Warden Ranger, not Beastmaster, Drake Warden Ranger, is Shaggy.
Yeah.
But Knifeane doesn't really Shaggy that much.
Well, they're very attached to the animal of the group, and they have a bunch of weird skills that are basically inexplicable.
And they're often buying food.
That is true, they are often buying food. Never mind. That's a Shaggy. So now we have, which one of the two remaining characters is Fred?
It's Mika. Mika is Fred.
Mika is Fred.
Wouldn't it be Joy?
No, I'm
'Cause
Velma.
Joy's-
Is Velma.
I'm Velma.
You know, the only one with half a brain cell.
and the lesbian.
And the saps.
Okay, there's two lesbians in Scooby Doo, and we all know it.
What?
There are two lesbians in Scooby Doo, and we all know it.
Do we
Yes.
count hot dog water?
I don't think we can count hot dog water. Not
I
because
mean,
she isn't in Scooby Doo, but
I
because
meant in
she's.
the actual gang.
Oh, in the actual gang? No, Daphne is not a lesbian. She is in for Fred. She
is
might be bi, though.
I would count her as bi.
Yeah.
If you watch
Depending on the series, bi.
Yeah, if you watch
depending on the series, by
the newest one.
Fred is straight white man in the best way.
Johnny, I'm going to recommend you shut up before you get murdered.
How so?
Don't mention the new one.
Oh, yeah, no,
We don't talk about that.
That's so bad.
We
It's so
don't.
bad. Oh my
We
god.
don't. We
Listen,
Y'all
I have never watched this.
No,
as
Mr.
Scooby.
Incorporated. Oh
That's
yeah,
old.
that's right. That's old.
The
Okay.
Mystery Incorporated is the new one to me because that's the one that I watched growing up, and oh wait, that's old.
Mm-hmm.
Mystery.
Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. First episode was in 2010.
You know what
Over
else
a
was
decade.
in,
It ended over a decade ago.
that was in 2010?
Seth, I need you to shut the fuck up.
I picked the wrong show to watch in 2010.
What else was in 2010?
My Little Pony Generation 4's first episode was in October of 2010.
Which one's Gen 4
Friendship
again?
is magic.
The one that everyone likes.
Ah, right. It's pretty neat.
Regardless, we
Yeah,
have murder to solve.
Okay, I just have to say this. I know the only things I know about Scooby-Doo are from Jello Apocalypse's like an hour-long rants about the entirety of Scooby-Doo.
And how Fred is the best character.
Yes, Fred is indeed the best.
We are going to fucking.
You're going to
This is-
solve a mystery. I don't care if we have to Scooby the Doo.
This is not D&D. This is Scooby-Doo discussion, sometimes interrupted by D&D.
Dungeons and Doos.
I guess
Scooby
while
Doo
we're-
discussion.
On
I guess
DNS
while we're-
discussion, sometimes interrupted by gameplay, that is just D&D.
I guess while we're on the topic, is this murder mystery going to be Scooby-Doo or Sherlock Holmes?
That's the question, and it really
Scooby-Doo.
depends on
It's
if we're
us.
smart. Actually, no, there's not enough smart people. This is going to be Scooby Doo.
That's what I
sorry.
was literally saying. It's us. It's Scooby Doo. I'm
It's
sorry.
Scooby Doo.
Okay, but
Unfortunately,
as we break into the monastery, are we going to have the Mission Impossible theme, the Pink Panther theme, or that third one?
The Benny Hill theme.
Yeah, or the Benny Hill theme.
why not all three? We start with the Mission Impossible theme, it goes wrong, and eventually it is the Benny Hill theme. It ends in the Benny Hill theme, always.
Okay, like, as we get in, it's the Mission Impossible theme. As we're sneaking by the guards, it's just and then when we inevitably get caught, Benny Hill.
The nature of all D&D. But we should probably go to the monastery and start being investigative of some
Yeah.
variety as best.
I thought it was at the
Wait,
mansion
where?
thing.
Oh,
Where
isn't
did you
it?
say? Yeah, it's at the it's at
My bad.
Harlow Manor.
My bad. My brain is still on the murder of like the priest.
Yeah, I
Priest
know.
monk guy.
That's
My bad. That's not the murder we're investigating. I should know. That's my character's fucking dad. I don't know what's wrong with me. Sorry. The Scooby-Doo discussion completely destroyed all my sense of continuity.
It's fine.
Good.
Good. All right.
Anyways, so what do?
Well, first we're going to go to the place.
We're going to go to the place.
Yeah, you try to get there. You are, well, actually, Joy, you are basically ignored by the guards. The rest of you, not so much.
Is it because I was proven innocent?
No, it's because, well, title of mention. What's the second vowel in that?
You think I can? You think I could understand a word you just said?
Give
Sloth
me a
isn't a
second.
vowel.
I'll give you a second.
Why, yes, I go to House Commander.
I will kill everyone here.
You almost did.
Good. Okay, I put the name in the office chat. Tell me, what god's name looks kind of like the middle part of that?
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's a Drow Manor.
Yeah.
We knew that.
It's Drow.
We knew full well.
Mm-hmm.
And
Joy is a.
don't worry, me with my 10 charisma will do the talking.
I have like 17. Why can't I do talking?
because
You're
because
17.
they're racist.
Ah, yes.
Not racist, naturally suspicious. But like you are basically ignored in the last passage, but it's like as soon as the rest of you try to go through, it just two drow in like half plate armor and with spears just step in front of you. Halt, no passageway.
Why not?
You should know damn well why.
What?
They look at you suspiciously, especially.
Remember the war?
The war.
You know, that whole lore and things that I talked
Fair.
about to you guys.
Yes, the fact that you are a fey creature, which was against the drow. Ancient grudges.
Even ancient. These guys look like middle aged. They probably were there during the war.
Capulets and Montagues.
I'm not seducing him.
Chimate on my hue
Well-
till I Capulet.
Well, you guys can try to talk your way through.
Mika, you damn. Joy, you shit.
Do you need my help? Do none of you have anything to say?
I'm thinking.
We require passage in because we are here on the investigation of murder. Not to point any suspicions at you. We just want to know why and, in some cases, pay respects to a good soldier. Yes?
Wasn't one of ours.
This was not. No.
Make me a persuasion check.
Absolutely. I'm good at these.
Are you?
I am proficient in persuasion and have a charisma score.
Are you? Do you?
You know, it says on my sheet that I do. However,
Does it?
You trust your own character sheet?
I don't.
Rookie
I
mistake.
do.
I do!
Roll a 19 plus 5.
The drow just
Boink.
kind of looks at the other drow, shrugs a bit, just steps aside.
We'd appreciate it. We will be kind and courteous while we are here. Right?
Correct.
The Satan
Wonderful.
does anything suspicious, we stab it on sight. Understood?
I'll stab it for you.
Don't worry.
Excellent.
We'll keep the satyr contained. And
Excellent.
like
What is
She
that
throws you
supposed
some
to mean?
She throws you some manacles.
Oh, I love this game.
What are
Mika
what
will
are they?
take them and
Give me a
Handcuffs.
second. Yeah, basically,
handcuffs.
Huh.
but
Mika
like
will-
little tiny, like
I fancy their crookers.
the
No
kind
one is the satyr.
isn't it the kind of one where like it would go over your hands?
like those.
Oh, so not the anti-magic handcuffs.
Not the anti-magic handcuffs.
These. No, they're just manacles because, you know, they said they'll keep you contained. So they are just assuming, yes, contained. Manacles. Yeet.
Mick will put them on you, but not like tight, so you could pretty easily slip out of them. But it's convincing.
Is it convincing? Deception.
Okay. Less good at
Wouldn't
that.
it be perform? Can I roll performance to help out with that?
Sure.
$21.
21 and
Am I getting
Skill challenge.
advantage?
sure.
Okay. 19.
19. Yeah, it's pretty convincing. So, what do?
First, we need to get out the bubble pipe.
Come,
Oh,
come, helpers. Let us go. Let us go. Let us go to the exact scene.
Of course.
yeah, as you enter the manor itself, because you were stopped at
What?
like a good 40 feet from the door.
Would I even have to enter the manor? Can't I just fly up there?
Do you want to split the party?
Do y'all want me to just fly up there?
Do we want to split the party?
The answer, I have a fun solution. As you like get ready to like go, because you kind of like ready yourself before flying, he's gonna like, don't be rude. We're guests. Come, look at the sights. Look at the people.
Walking's boring though.
I know, but they're suspicious peoples.
Fine.
Look,
I mean, someone did just get murdered, so.
Plus, I'd like Brune close.
look, Mika. If it wasn't for Mika's smooth talking and, well, me having some history with these guys, we would not be allowed entry, especially with a Fae with us.
Sorry about the cuffs, by the way.
Yes, I do apologize.
Yeah, fine. She
Set up the
makes
pipe.
sure nobody is looking and then just slides them off.
Alright.
If anyone asks, we can just say that that as despicable and pathetic as you are, we need your magic. Or something around those lines.
You're going to have to convince them of that. I don't think I could talk them into that one.
She's housebroken.
She's housebroken?
She's housebroken.
I'm not letting
What
you live
have I
that down
signed
now.
up for?
No
Something.
reaction from that's fine. Alright.
I don't know what to say about that.
It's a Wombu reference.
You don't housebreak a Fae?
Of course
What's
you do.
next? We
Very
keep a
good.
collar around
For
this to
defense.
convince people?
Like some shoes.
I'm ignoring you.
Like some shoes. Anyway.
Yeah, Wombu references. Anyways, where were we?
We are in the manor. We are walking through the manor. We are going to...
Well, as you get to the front door, hold your centaurs.
Holds.
Fancier than hold your horses.
Hold your satyrs.
Challenge your centaurs to a horse
As
race.
you enter the manor, you are greeted by someone.
Oh,
You see a drow. Let's see, where is her description? I have her here somewhere. Here, you see a drow with white hair, a scar across her left eye, which is covered by an eye patch, wearing full plate armor. No helmet though.
My wife.
And at her side she has a great sword.
huh.
You are the investigators?
That would be correct.
I suggest you speak quietly or not at all. Faye.
Noted.
Mika will step forward. You less so. We're here on behalf of Filigree's fixers. We are simply looking into a murder. If you happen to be the culprits, then I suppose, but I do not have suspicion of you specifically.
I am not culprit. Kind of looks at Joy. You should. You. I have met you. Joy, roll me a history check, DC 10.
I'm guessing it was I'm guessing it was further back than a month ago.
Yes, it was. Like, at least 50 years ago now.
Oh no, history check.
It'd be really funny if you failed this history check, so we can just say that if it's more than a month ago, Joy just instantly forgets.
Would you like to know what I have to roll in order for it to be a failure?
A 1.
Yes.
Yeah, you have like a +9 to history?
It's something stupid. Yeah.
I have a +8 to history.
Yeah, no, do it.
So
Alright.
I need to roll a... I need to...
Alright, roll above a 1.
22!
Yeah, that obviously succeeds. This is Harkis Hirlolaf.
Please
you
write
are-
so I can copy that, thank you.
Yep.
I have it in the
Thank-
source.
Thank
Uh,
you.
You would know, she is the High Commander of the forces of the Hirkitarim. And you are currently in her house.
Oh,
You would also know she is the conduit of war.
terrifying.
That's fun.
Uh,
Which one did you say the sky was over?
Left eye.
She was like the general.
High Commander.
Okay.
She's in charge. She is the
Yes.
top. She is the high. She's the fucking crust of the cheese.
We
I don't know metaphors.
we mean no disrespect, High Commander Hilolaf.
Hey, Commander!
Right. Some ignorant whelps. Yes, hello. I am High Commander Hilodaf. You are in my house.
Yes, we are simply here to do our job and find the culprit. Please forgive my companions' ignorance. They are not they are quite young.
Domborn?
Domborn.
She kind of sighs, rubs her good eye a bit. Right, let me show you upstairs.
My thanks, High Commander.
Yeah, she just walks away. She expects you to follow.
Which Joy does.
As does Mika.
Joy is actively like showing respect and like bowing to and was like bowing.
Mm-hmm.
Elena isn't gonna get herself killed, but she's not the happiest.
Which is fair. Like,
Quick
really?
question: is Brim with them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, is he going
Obviously.
upstairs?
Brim is never not with Nifane
Oh.
unless
Although specified otherwise.
They're going upstairs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Knife's just gonna pick up Brim, carry him up the stairs.
Alright.
perfect.
He's too rotund.
Yep. And of course, Joy's pseudo dragon is wrapped around her neck as usual.
Yep. Yep. You follow her upstairs, and another flight of stairs, and another flight of stairs.
Also,
Winchester Mansion stairs.
also, Cheese, your delivery on Hi Commander peak. It was peak.
And eventually, she leads you out onto a balcony. Do you follow her onto the balcony?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Great.
And she pushes us off the balcony.
No, what she does is she closes the door. Right, here we can speak freely.
Thank goodness.
It has been a while, Celestina.
Yes. It's been yes, it's honestly been rather nice to see you again.
Agreed. Now, to business. Oh, by the way, Faye, I apologize for rudeness. I must keep up face, while in front of other forces.
I suppose that makes sense.
So, business. This man did some work for me. Now he's dead. She kind of points off the balcony.
Yes, I'm un I'm uncertain why if someone murdered him and it wasn't someone that is here, why would they specifically find a way to bring his body to this balcony? Well, aside from framing reasons.
Flaming is hard to do. Sword of truth. Not hard spell.
Ah, tell that to the guards that arrested me.
Those are brutish orcs. What do you expect?
Point taken. Like she actively she was like looking to the side, actively raises her finger, and then just like points to her in the side, like point taken.
Two murders. Both attempts to be frame jobs. Assuming this is a frame job. Doesn't really make sense though.
2 murders?
Yes, there was another murder attempting to frame Joy.
Hmm.
Fucking who was the guy who was murdered? Like he was like the head of my cloister, right?
What?
I the
Your
person
neighbor?
my neighbor. Like I thought for a moment I could have
Your
sworn that
neighbor got murdered, Nelena's head of the cloister got murdered, and now Mika's father got murdered.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's 3 murders, not 2.
Yes, but
they
we
just-
don't know about one of
In
them.
character, you don't know about one of them, except for Nelena.
Yep.
True.
So Mika
So
is
this
speaking
right?
accurately to her knowledge.
This would be a great time to bring that up, by the way.
This would be such a good time for you to reveal that information.
There was a third.
A third?
She kind of raises the eyebrow of her left eye at you.
Pardon?
My, Fuck, what's the term?
I
You could just say
describe
father.
it a bit.
You could just say like the head priest, Father Steelbeard.
Father
Father
Dad?
Father Steelbeard was also murdered recently.
Kind of raises the other eyebrow now as well. Like, isn't that the dwarf?
Indeed.
Why do you know about the death of a dwarf?
Because I was talking to him when it happened.
Give me a second.
Oh,
You
why didn't you tell us about this?
Uh,
Because we just...
she casts Zone of Truth. Everyone either make me a charisma save or choose to fail.
Mika willingly fails.
I
Yeah.
willing failure. One thing I find hilarious is awesome. You are
Yeah.
saying things in the most suspicious way possible. When asked how did you know about the death of a dwarf, you didn't say he was my head priest. You happened to say I was talking to him when it happened.
So, do you all choose to fail the save?
Yeah.
I am currently trying to roll.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to try to save against Zone of Truth. All right,
I know I will most likely pass.
fair.
Yeah,
So would Mika, but fair enough.
Mika's a good bean. She's not
15.
gonna fail a go against the zone of truth. She has no reason to.
15. That is going to fail.
Okay, cool.
And she immediately grabs Nelena by the front of her armor and kind of slams you against the railing of the balcony and kind of holds you over. Her facial expression does not change, by the way. It is stoic. Why were you there? Did you kill him?
I did not kill him. I was there to relay a message I received from our god.
Our god?
Mine and
Speak
his.
Put it simply, Fee, before I drop up a second person off this roof.
A second person?
the
Yes,
guy
someone,
the guy who was
someone
murdered.
else was thrown off this roof today. Now speak.
I... Uh... I am suddenly forgetting his
Father
name!
Steelbeard.
Not Father Steelbeard, the god.
Moradin.
Moradin. I'm talking about Moradin, the god we both worshipped.
You are a follower of the dwarf father.
That is correct.
Kind of looks at you, lifts you up, and just puts you on your feet on the balcony again. Right.
If
This city gets weirder every day.
is there anything else you could say? Did you happen to get a glimpse of the culprit?
No, I was in my office when it happened. I was alerted of it 4 minutes after it happened.
And
There was a scream, a guard heard it, and then the man was found on the balcony.
and Nelena, did you happen to see the culprit
Yes?
of the father's murder?
What?
Did you happen to see the murderer of the man you were speaking to?
You're cutting out and being quiet.
I
Did you see him?
That is your internet, awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Did you happen to see the person who murdered Father Steelbeard?
Yes, I did, and I watched them kill themselves too.
Hmm.
It was one of the monks from the monastery.
The isolationist?
I believe so.
High Commander, permission to act out of turn.
Granted. You,
Jo-
Celestina, you do not need to ask for permission here. We are currently not in front of any of the men.
Joy is going to slap Nelena. This would have
What's
been
your
wonderful.
strength?
This would have been wonderful news to know about earlier, and my strength is 8. It was
Okay.
not that hard of a slap.
I was honestly hoping it's what your 7 was in.
It was. I just buffed it up to an 8.
Ah, okay.
The opportunity
Because if
to
it was if it was a 7,
I would have healed her.
yes, specifically because she's currently at full health. Anyways,
I haven't gotten the opportunity to speak about it. We were sent directly on this mission afterwards.
Very well, wait. Alright, so. What we know is that there have been several cases of murders, one of whom was apparently done by a grung or grun, how you pronounce that.
Gra. You're right the first time.
Yes. One who was so focused on not getting caught that they used a potion that specifically bypassed my ability to recognize people.
fascinating.
Then we have the murder of she stopped for a moment thinking this worker here happened to be planted on your house, despite I believe we're both sure that nobody in this house would have done so.
Correct.
And then a head priest was murdered while Nelena was talking to him. Now, I can't speak about the murder that occurred by me, as I don't believe that was a monk that did that. But I would say that of all the people who would be able to get someone on a balcony without going inside the house, it would either be someone with wings or someone who can walk up walls.
Okay, thingy. Nelena, can you make me a perception check, please? Yeah.
Cat. There is indeed
Cat.
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 Well,
Alright, let's see that juicy perception check. Let's see that juicy one.
22.
God damn.
That's girthy.
Girth.
Every time, I just need to say, like, let's see that 1 every time, and then we will always succeed.
Let's go gambling! Woo!
Nelena, you hear whispered voices and footsteps and slight footsteps behind the door.
Everyone quiet. And she's gonna walk over to the door.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to hear what they're saying? Or can I
No.
just hear that they're talking?
You can hear that there are voices.
Alright.
Are you not
I will say, they are distinctly not drow.
There's something back here. Do any non-drow call this place home?
Home, not so much.
Yeah?
This is my...
Yeah, one moment.
Ow.
dinner.
Sorry. No, not dinner.
This place is not this place is home specifically to me, but there are other people than Drow. Some Sverfnibben, some Durgar, uh,
Why
couple
do
Nagas,
why do you ask, Nilina?
and a Minotaur.
One Minotaur.
Yes, why do you ask?
Nilina?
I think they left.
Ah.
They had to do something.
One moment, I'm
All right.
putting them on.
Then we pause for a moment.
Yep.
Back. Sorry.
Did you hear about the people in this place?
I heard the start of it and how not really many Drow call it home. Non-Drow call it home.
Well, only person calls it home. You are currently talking to her.
Fair?
But there are a couple. There are some other races here, but mostly Drow.
Hmm.
And then and then both Joy and fucking Harkus asked, "Why do you ask?"
Because there are voices beyond this door, and they are very much not Drow.
She kind of Arcus kind of walks towards the door, raises a leg, just kicks her door open. I want to note this door opens to the outside.
She kicked it
God
She
dang.
kicked it towards the inside.
Yes.
The way the door opens is a suggestion.
Joy is
Just,
is just going to mutter under her breath, "God, gods above, I missed you."
And behind the door, currently scrambling into a heap, you see 4 figures.
You again.
Changeling with
God damn it.
one weird arm, a tired-looking male human monk,
A fire
a
Goliath.
fire Goliath what is it, half plates?
I only
Yeah,
have her as
in half plates
wears
armor,
Oh my god, you guys again?
and the only person not currently on the heap of people, just a bit behind,
Joy's roommate.
a female wood elf.
Okay, would you like to know something really funny about my notes?
What?
It is clear that I am that I have a specific favorite. We have
Yeah?
Itandroff, Changeling, Condo of Larceny, Carry Stuff. Hilev Torm, Human, looks like Monk. Ella, Fire Goliath, wears armor. Firo Rezer, Conduit of Telekinesis, Wood Elf, wears glasses, disheveled, permanent bags under her eyes.
I wonder.
And they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Fira, how
Anyways.
wonderful to see you again.
You know this woman?
We know all 4 of them.
Yes,
Are they with you?
No.
they are...
She draws her greatsword.
Commander, please, they are another group who have likely also additionally been hired to to handle this as well.
Right. Of course there are 2 mercenary groups.
We are not affiliated with them.
I am affiliated with that one specifically.
We
Yes,
as a
they're
group
roommates.
are not affiliated
you.
with them.
Looks at the wood elf again. Looks at you. Gives you a bit of an eyebrow raise. Scowls at the wood elf.
I don't think she approves of your choice of partners.
A bit more too selfish elf for my liking, but elf nonetheless.
I'm honestly surprised it's taken this long before we clashed once more.
Yeah, well, your previous missions didn't pay you nearly enough. That's an rough saying things, by the way.
Nightfang looked at her. I bet you two crashed a good bit last night.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
I bet you two clashed a good bit last night.
No comment.
Fira Rezer has like, fairly brown skin. There is still a very clear blush.
So I assume Dove sent you in order to upend our investigation and claim the glory for yourself. Well, mostly the money.
There's glory.
Something along those lines, yes.
Classic.
Let's see, how did he put it specifically? Let's see. Have them do all the hard work. Kick their ass. Steal their shit. Get paid.
Yeah,
And
so
how much are you overcharging this time?
Oh, you know, way too much. Yeah.
It's all in the name.
It says dirty deeds done dirt cheap. This isn't a dirty deed. This is a good deed.
I meant
So
the
it's not
second
cheap.
part.
Ignore that. It's fine print.
It's not very fine. Either way, I don't really care about the money on this mission, believe it or not. I have personal
Hey,
matters
I'll
to
take
attend
your
to.
account then.
My cut's going to the bar.
Oh, but you're not getting the drinks from it.
I love how like
Because
Jo-
smirks.
I like how this group
He
was
smirks harder.
I like how this group was made to like literally be like it was handmade to be our character rivals. The only
Yup.
one Fira is the only one who's actually gotten actual care put into her by anyone in our group so far.
So, what are you gonna do now that we've caught you? Because we aren't gonna let you take our cut now. I hope that much is obvious.
Hilf just kind of steps up a bit. We'll figure it out. He looks extremely bored.
Fair.
Plus, not like you can catch us, or me specifically, but the rest will help.
We shall see about that.
Time's a hard thing to catch.
One moment while I take notes. Okay. Moving on.
Anyway. Problems for later. It's a secret tool that'll help us later.
Ella just kind of leans into the other two and just says something. Question: do any of you speak thieves' cant?
I speak many things. These can't is not one of them.
Let me make sure.
It's mainly, are you a rogue or of criminal background?
No. Criminal background, yes. Rogue, no. Criminal
You-
background only temporarily.
You are not. Your background is not criminal. Your background is entertainer.
Listen, temporarily.
Well, yes, but backgrounds actually affect things.
I know.
Mhm.
That's why I said temporarily. Because it doesn't technically affect anything at all. That like week or two.
You can be a
Anyway.
criminal background, and you can be a criminal and not be a criminal background. That is a thing that you can be.
True.
Criminal,
Very true.
criminal background is
Anyway.
more like actually being a part of like a criminal organization.
Yeah. Then.
Yeah.
Well, you understand the word she's speaking in. It's a mix of common and undercommon. The language, the sentence does not make any fucking sense whatsoever.
Could, could Joy like figure out that it is like a code, but not be able to decode it at all?
Make me a general intelligence check.
Oh boy, I'm my favorite.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Oh,
Oh boy,
boy.
intelligence check.
Yay!
Fucking do it again.
24.
Hey, here
24.
comes the giant fist, Patrick. No.
Yeah, you can figure out that this secret code of some kind.
You're lucky no one. Well, you're lucky I can't decipher that.
Hmm. Let's see. Joy, make me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
Yes.
Add 2 to it.
Add a 2 to it because I'm next to Mika.
Yep, you're next to Mika.
Oh wait, I don't have a 0 in charisma, which means I get a whole +3. That's a 5.
That feels. You no longer know that she used any kind of secret code. As she used her conduit of amnesia.
It's incredibly overpowered.
Right, what were we talking about?
I know you said something about deciphering things.
I don't remember that.
That's what you said.
Right, we'll unpack that later.
Sure. I like that plan. That's a good plan. Now, can we figure out who murdered my father?
Okay, so what's her face? What's her name again? I'm bad with
Which
names.
one of the 5 people that we have? The drow?
Harky's kind of looks at you. Right. You for my office. You for she motions to the crew of There's No Needs on their cheap. Get out of my house.
Not this time.
And they kind of just mumble a bit toward each other and just kind of shuffle out of the situation. And Harkis is just going through the door and going up another flight of stairs, expecting you to follow her.
Following.
More stairs.
I want to note this building. Main building is 4 floors tall, with 3 towers, all of which add another 2 floors. The middle biggest tower you can tell is clearly her office.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I have feather fall.
Well, that's good.
But yeah, she's climbing the stairs, and eventually, just at the top, opens a very nice door into. Well, you know it's her office, But a better way to describe it is like lounge slash office slash library.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's a huge circular room. Well, almost circular. There's a bit with a staircase. There's wall between it and the staircase. 3 massive windows, and the rest of the walls are covered in books.
Books, books.
And she just kind of strolls through it like this isn't the most insane place you have ever been in. Sits on the other side of her desk and motions at you to sit across from her.
the amount of
That
that makes 2 times that my main feat that I got at the beginning have been completely ignored.
yeah.
Ow.
All right.
Mute yourself before you shout at other people.
I'm guessing dinner.
Probably.
Awesome dinner.
Looks like she had to go right away, so we're taking another break.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad just wanted me to do something real quick.
Okay,
Yeah.
please mute yourself before you start yelling.
Sorry.
You are very loud for other people.
I have you like ready to hear your talking voice clearly.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. But anyway, yeah, that is twice now that Keen Mind has been completely ignored.
How so?
I
First,
had a nickel for every time the key minefield. Lord, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it is weird that it happened twice.
first my memory was muddled by the magic potion, and now I've actively just forgotten something thanks to the conduit.
Ah.
Here I was thinking of having like a downtime where I learn Thieves' Cant. Plan. Well, that's not happening.
Well, you do know someone who knows thieves can't.
True.
Because I was getting a bit lazy when making those characters. So let's see. They all share the same languages: common, undercommon, and thieves can't.
Well, here's the problem. Why would Joy do it? She doesn't remember that anyone that she was talking with knows Thieves' Cant, so why would she bother to learn?
Fair enough. I don't know.
That is
For the
that is why.
information for the future out of character might come up later. Who knows? Anyways. Arcus just kind of invites you to sit on across from her in the office. Kind of looks at her desk. 1 second, need to grab something from downstairs.
Please don't
And
die.
she leaves her office.
Hmm.
I want to describe this place a little bit more. In the middle of the room is like a bit of place sectioned off for a fireplace.
Hmm.
There are couches here. There's another wall sectioning something off that you can clearly tell has a bed in it.
For video purposes, I am muted
So,
in this Discord.
what do?
Take a seat and wait.
Yep.
Not
Can I have you all roll me perception checks?
Yes.
Yes. Apologies, I went into a fucking sneezing fit.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Kind of disappointed I didn't hear that because your sneezes are adorable.
I specifically muted to not have them be heard.
Why? They're adorable.
Because I figured I had already done, I'd already like blasted the mic enough. It's
Fair enough.
bad enough that it shows up on the on the videos.
Sorry.
No. I said I, not you. Awesome.
Jeez, perception.
Yes. Sorry.
Stop fiddling with spoons.
Yes, spoons.
Look
We
at
will say spoons.
that.
I have many spoons. I have so many spoons, and the spoons have springs.
Oh.
And the springs are making bacon.
Perception. I don't add things to perception. That's a 6.
Milna, you notice. Well, one thing in particular. When you're looking at the fireplace, because it's something to look at, you're just kind of looking around. Aside from just wood and stuff, you also see a scrap of paper. Clearly has some writing on it.
Oh.
What do you do with this information?
I'm gonna. Do I have Mage Hand to grab it for me?
Do you
I
have
do
Mage Hand?
not. I'm gonna point it out to Joy and hope that she has Mage Hand.
I
Or
have
some way to not get burned.
It's the fireplace isn't on. I want to be clear. It's just
Oh.
a scrap of paper in a fireplace that, like in the fireplace itself, not in a fire.
Okay. I'm just gonna grab it then.
Yeah. You grab it. It's partially burned. Give me a second to grab what the part that you can that is legible. What languages do you read?
Common, Sylvan, Celestial, and Elven.
Okay, you cannot speak this.
I can
This-
read everything.
Right.
Yeah.
You can.
Pass it to Joy. Can you read this?
I can read anything. Eyes of the Runekeeper invocation.
Yep.
I can read all written things.
All right. This is what you can make out. Give me a second. Like this is on a scrap piece of paper, or well, scraps of what used to be a piece of paper.
Alright.
Hmm.
The Three-Horned Lady.
Three-horned lady.
The three-horned lady.
Don't mention this. She's just going to pocket the paper.
All right.
Which can we tell which language it's written in?
You can actually give me a second. This is written in Abyssal.
Abyssal. Huh.
Yep.
All right.
What's a missile?
Abyssal, the language of demons.
Yep.
Which are different from devils. They speak infernal.
Rectamundo.
We Like Joy is going to basically tell the group to not mention this, and that we're going to talk about it after we've left.
Yeah.
Alright.
And after a while, Harkis does in fact return with like a file, basically.
Hmm.
All right.
And just kind of slams it on her desk in front of you.
Damn.
And looks very specifically at Mika. What do you know of the man formerly known as Gregor Solano?
You know, he's my father. know he
Aside
disappeared
from
then.
that,
As far as I'm concerned, he's a good man. Soldier. Fought battles. And apparently died. Anyways, Conduit is the Conduit of victory. And then he's been gone from my life for several years.
soldier is not the correct term.
Hmm.
Correct term is mercenary.
What is a mercenary but a soldier without a country?
Someone that does anything for money.
Don't have anything to say to that.
Yeah.
What do you know of him?
I know he was reliable. Conduit of victory makes for a good mercenary. I also know he had enemies. Everywhere.
Sounds right.
The last thing I know is that he came to me with a problem. A problem I myself cannot experience. He had problems sleeping.
Sleeping?
Sleeping.
Hmm.
Problems sleeping.
What did he tell you about his sleeping problems?
Apparently they were induced due to nightmares of a young woman with a halberd stabbing him through the chest.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I can write things off as coincidence, but now here is his daughter.
Do you think I threw him off, walked over here, and decided to investigate the death?
No.
Good, because that would be really weird. However,
You say a woman with a halberd. Did he describe it beyond woman with a halberd?
No.
Hmm.
He told me a human woman with a halberd.
Human women with a halberd.
There was one more detail.
And that is?
This woman was filled with rage.
Age. Hmm.
hmm.
Interesting.
I hate prophecies.
Unfortunately, it Seems like the prophecy was incorrect, unless it was your mother, who also happened to be a human woman with a halberd.
My mother is dead. I visit her grave. She's not dead, and someone has some explaining to do.
Then we're going to find the culprit.
Excellent. I need you to bring them to me. I will
Bring-
find the culprits. Bring them to me.
We shall do our best.
We shall.
No, you shall bring them to me. I do not care if they are alive. I do not care if they are dead.
I'll bring you their ashes if that comes to it.
As long as they are brought to me, I will torture them. I will find out their secret, and if this was done by the Dawnwoods, I will wage war.
The who?
Your guys.
The force of the Dawnwoods. The Fae.
The Fae, the elves, that.
Fair.
But first, I'd like to make sure he's buried.
I care not for what you do with his body. He was a good mercenary. Now he is bought. Now he is dead. He is of little worth to me.
Well, I do still have about 150 gold to afford something nice for him. If you want.
I would appreciate it.
Joy is just gonna pass the rest of her, pass Mika 100 gold.
She will take it.
We did find his weapon. If you want it for his grave.
I would appreciate it.
Yep. She reaches underneath her desk and pulls out a longsword. It is honestly beautiful. Like golden inlay, like golden leaf across it. An emerald inlaid in the pommel.
This was a weapon that clearly saw a lot of care.
Yes. But also clearly a lot of combat.
Which can also be seen as caring for your weapon.
In a way, yes.
You deny your blade its purpose.
God fucking damn it. With hammers.
With hammers.
Okay, now I'm just thinking of a specific scene from Cello Apocalypse playing Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
Oh boy.
Just so, because they do it completely voiced. And there was a scene between Franziska and Manfred from Karma. The person who voiced Franziska had a very much German accent. Manfred did not. So it's just, why do I have an accent and you don't? I consumed my accent for its power.
He would. He would.
For you see, I consumed my accent so that I could gain infinite power. Von Karma, no!
Oh, fuck up.
I think that's one of my fucking favorite jokes. Is just Von Karma, no!
I'll try to find it when Awesome is having dinner. Anyways, what do you want to do?
Well, Ika's gonna either ask for help or on her lonesome try and get him off of the fence. If they haven't already done so.
No, they've probably gotten him off the...
Okay.
It's not really a fence, like... Okay, so...
The
fucking-
gothic spikes.
Yeah,
Well. What?
give me a second.
I'm gonna ask the drow lady, do you have any clues as to what could have happened? Besides your own word.
I know it was none of my men. I know the person did not enter the building.
Not one of your men did not enter the building.
Also, just, like, this is the kind of roof that it is, but like Spike here.
I literally watched a monk run up a wall after an assassination, so
You have.
that's my first guess.
Mine as well. Mika's accent is rubbing off on me.
Sorry. This is the second time this has happened, I'm pretty sure. Anyway. Anywho.
Anyhow, the doodle.
When can I... When do we get a job from the Dawnwoods where people can be racist towards me?
People have been racist towards you.
Okay, but those were the dumb orcs.
Yeah, fair.
I need smart people to be racist to me so I can debate them intellectually and they can't just say I sucked your mom good and hard through her George.
Exactly. I must have it. I was preparing for a battle of wits, but you appear to be unarmed.
Damn.
Microwave. ASMR. No. It's too strong.
Just like I came prepared for a battle with microwave noises.
Beep. Beep. Here's your microwave.
Just one day, my twin squared.
Bread.
You weren't prepared. It was not prepared.
We're not upset. We're not upset. That's just fucking hilarious.
It's perfect.
Don't mind. Just the trio of us fucking dying while Awesome and Seth are just like, what the fuck's wrong with those guys?
No, I found the fucking thing. I found it.
Found it.
I found the thing I was talking about earlier. Give me a minute. There.
Sound like the oh.
Alright, I'll check that out later.
Soy sauce.
Anyways, what's going on?
Okay, so we were having like banter about like when can people be racist towards me? Cheese was like they
No. Seth was like, they have, and then you were like, well, those were orcs. Those are dumb orcs. I was like, you need someone to be intellectual racist. Debate them in a battle of wits, and they can't just say I sucked your mom good and hard for my jorts.
Yes, I
yeah,
got that far.
and then I said like I came for a battle of wits, but you appear to be unarmed. There was like 5 seconds of pure silence, and then I just hear Johnny turning on a fucking microwave.
I wanted garlic cheesy bread, okay? Fuck off.
I am in no way upset at you for this. I am just finding that hilarious.
The timing.
Cheesy bread.
It was just the timing.
Microwave sound.
The microwave sounds are over. I have my cheese bread.
Call me a microwave the way I go.
I hope I didn't garlic it too much.
Anyway, moving on.
I would be good. Okay.
Anyways, what are you guys doing?
Garlic bread.
When you want to have a battle of wits,
Microwave.
microwave done gif.
Ow.
I'm sorry.
I have
It's not funny. It's not
Sorry.
funny. So hard.
It's not that funny. It's not.
y'all
Great,
bread.
I
Fuck
sh-
y'all.
I should not be laughing like I am.
I'm not sharing my garlic bread now.
No, the garlic bread. However will I be able to?
Okay. We promised that that we were gonna bring the that we were gonna bring them to fucking to Harkis.
Yep. All right.
Oh.
Okay, gather ourselves again. Time to solve murder.
Yes. Oh, that was D&D moment.
D&D moment.
Well,
It's
you got out of her
funny.
office.
Yep.
What do now?
Like I said, Mika's gonna either acquire or get her father's body ready to be moved so she can bury it next to her mother.
Yeah, you can absolutely get his body moved to there. Well, we know what Mika's doing next downtime.
Yeah.
A funeral.
Yep.
Okay, I should not phrase it like that.
A funeral! Yay!
That is honestly not where the problem lies. We know what Mika is doing next. A funeral.
Truly.
Ah, yes, she's really doing the funeral.
My God.
Did you
And all the
expect
colorful
anything-
characters.
Did you expect anything else from me?
Fucking Mary Shelley looking head ass.
Yeah, that's
Mary Shelley didn't lose her virginity on her parents' grave for this.
On her mother's grave specifically.
You know, I'm starting. I should be shocked by that, but she's the lady who wrote Frankenstein, wasn't she?
Yeah, Mary
Mary
Shelley, the woman who wrote Frankenstein, had lost her virginity on the grave of her own mother.
That should shock me more than it does, but that sounds completely in character.
She also kept her husband's, I believe, his organs in an urn.
which is even more in character.
Yeah.
Let's see. Knifing can't carry any of us, can he?
Am I the shortest one?
They're definitely shorter and lighter than Mika.
I honestly probably yes. You were
So
probably
yeah, most likely I can.
yeah, I think you're the shortest. Let's see, Joy's the longest. After that, Mika. Probably after that, Nelna.
Yeah.
Fair.
You are
Mika,
also definitely the lightest because you have hollow bones.
which is why I
Yes.
question.
Hey, do you guys know how Mary Shelley lost her virginity?
Alright.
It was a graveyard smash.
God damn it.
Oy.
Sorry.
Anyway, no, I probably can't carry any of y'all because I'm the shortest and lightest myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh. Okay. Well, how how tall is this manor?
It's at least 3 stories.
Uh, 4 stories, the building itself with 3 towers that are 6 stories tall.
Hmm.
So huge for a manor.
Yes. But then again, drow.
Doral.
I'm tempted.
Like, you know the giant you fought? He is
Yeah.
shorter than this building.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to do possibly a horrible. Wait, does it say unoccupied? It says unoccupied. God damn it.
But now I'm very curious.
What were you going to try?
I was gonna may myself up to the roof.
You were going to what yourself up to the roof?
Build a wall underneath me.
Hmm.
But
Unoccupied.
yeah.
The roof is currently unoccupied.
Yes, but
Oh,
how
does
would
that-
I get there?
I don't know. Fun fact, corpses aren't people.
Technically, they're objects by the rules of D&D, which
Yep.
creates some rules clarification issues for certain spells. Technically, Revivify, Resurrection doesn't actually.
Mm-hmm. Because a dead creature is not a thing.
It's not a creature; it's an object, and
Yep.
it requires you target a creature with.
God, I can't wait until level 11 when I get
I
my
don't.
when I get my 3rd spell slot.
Damn, how's it feel?
What are we trying to
We
do?
need to take short rests for the poor warlock. I totally forgot. I'm sorry.
What was that, Johnny? Jonathan?
Sims, head archivist of the Magnus Institute, London.
Jonathan! Johnny Knifeane.
My fucking thing won't pick me up.
I thought you had
Anyway.
said something.
What are we trying to do right now? I kind of lost it.
Gather evidence and find a culprit.
Okay, can I just fly up to the roof myself too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I'm
Apologies, the
You can
sirens are
get
gone
to-
now.
one
You can get to the roof.
one moment. I'm going to try something. I have an idea, but I don't know if it will work.
I don't know what
she's not smart enough to know.
I love it already.
Okay, so I might send my pseudo dragon going with Knifeane and have it communicate with me, like have it make some perception checks or whatever and communicate what it finds back to me.
I mean, you can look through its eyes, so.
Right. But also I'm pretty sure it's better at seeing than I am.
You use its stats for perception, you just look through its eyes, which are more trained than yours.
Fair. Then
So
that-
yeah, both of you can fly up there and roll me a perception check.
Alright. That's a whole +3.
Goddamn.
That is a 6. Knifeane, it's up to you.
Johnny.
Johnny, get out of your garlic bread.
I have to have push to talk on, and I keep forgetting it's on.
Our reception, Johnny.
I'm trying.
Parsniption.
We are playing D&D.
My iPad wasn't letting me in to look at my character sheet.
Ah.
I got a 7.
Hmm.
In Brimroll.
Let's see. It was a 6 and a 7.
Can Brim roll?
Can Brimroll.
Sure, Brim can roll.
Can Brim speak Draconic?
I actually need to look that up.
Maybe?
I can speak Draconic.
I don't remember.
Huh. Give me a second.
It might be able to. I'm pretty sure Brim is smarter than 3 of the people in this party.
He is, but I don't know if he can speak is the thing.
I don't remember.
Listen, just because something is smarter, like...
Language is Draconic.
Give me... Hold flapping flip phone. Language is Draconic, yeah.
It speaks.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Brim can speak.
Hold up, that does not seem right.
For
Can I just
Brim?
go ahead and roll?
No.
I need to look at something. Yeah, okay, for most drakes, which I'm also going to implement here because it makes much more sense, understands Draconic but cannot speak it.
Damn it.
Okay, could he motion to us if he sees something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Brim trying to, like, terrier
damn
point.
it!
Damn.
The
Brim carrying.
the Brim carry. The Brim sweep.
I'm over here with the dirty 20.
The Brim sweep.
Okay. Well then.
Well
Mhm.
then.
Yep.
Let me guess, the DC was 20.
The DC was 15. Okay, let's see. So you two bumbling buffoons, you get to this roof and immediately start looking at the spikes where the body was. They are covered in blood. Almost like, the guy was stabbed onto it. But then, Nijveen, Brim directs your attention to something. There are footprints on the wall.
So definitely a monk.
Oh, hello?
Is it working now?
Hello?
Seems like it.
I hate this thing. Anyway,
There
so
are
it wasn't
footprints.
one. Yeah,
There are footprints on the wall.
yeah, I heard.
I don't fucking know what you know.
I heard it.
So we have footsteps on the wall.
Yep.
Are they going
seem
up or
to-
down?
Both ways.
Alright.
They seem to be going up to the balcony and down from the balcony. Put this into your evidence folder.
Truth bullet across.
Are they bloody footprints? What kind of footprints are they?
Like scuff marks, dirt on an otherwise clean wall.
Okay. Alright then. Is there anything that we can, anything else that we can do? Like, I don't know.
What do you want to try to do? Like,
Mm,
I'm gonna see if you three if you guys can figure it out.
Oh. I was putting too much faith in us.
I was gonna say, that's
look,
really way too much faith.
I'm not up there. I can't help you.
Me neither.
Mm,
It's up to you, Knifeade.
I'm constantly the ideas person and like the one who decides what we do. I try to give you guys the chance to do it yourself. Because every time I end up being the group leader.
What do we do when we see a trail of obvious footprints?
we go follow them.
Exactly.
We go follow them.
so you're gonna follow the footprints?
Yeah.
Alright. Roll me a survival check.
God damn it. This is why I don't like y'all's idea.
Well, unfortunately, you volunteered as the character, as the class that is known for following prints.
Yes.
Fuck y'all.
You decided to play the class that was wisdom focused and then put effort into charisma.
No one told me he was wisdom focused.
Yes, I did.
The class does.
It kind of does, yeah.
Quick build tells you you gotta want wisdom. Your spells go off of it.
I told you as you were making the character, like, I don't think working with charisma is a good idea, but it's up to you.
I rolled a 17 anyway.
That'll work.
That'll work.
Yep, that'll work.
Well,
Well,
Everyone back to the base, partner.
Peekaboo.
that's pie is a pie.
That pie is pie. Yes.
what?
Before there was Skibbity Toilet, there was bad.
TF2.
There was
Shit.
TF2.
Gingerbread house.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Huh?
Mean what?
What?
You just said something about a gingerbread house.
Yeah. Because my dad was texting me that he got me a gingerbread house. And I forgot that we never made our gingerbread house last night while we were drunk.
Okay, thank you.
To be fair, you
That answers the question.
immediately passed out.
I get sleepy when I'm drunk, apparently.
That's why you drink vodka Red Bull. Everybody knows
No.
that.
No,
Bad
don't
idea.
do that. Okay, serious thing. Public service announcement. If you drink alcohol mixed with caffeine, it will kill you.
Oh.
Most of the time. Like,
Irish coffee. That exists. There's a
Public
Yeah.
service announcement. Drink responsibly, drink water, dumbass.
yes, but thing is, alcohol and caffeine generally don't mix well, as it's an upper and a downer. You are pretty much deciding, hello, yes, I'm going to fuck up my body in all sorts of ways.
Hi, I went to see the Hat Man tonight.
Exactly.
I see the Hat Man
Hi.
regularly. We're good friends.
And yeah,
Better answer. Don't
What?
mix caffeine and alcohol, not because they're uppers and downers, it's because one of them is a dehydrant and the other one dehydrates you. You want double dehydration? That's how you get double dehydration.
but yeah. Anyway, moving on.
So confused now.
Advice from
Anyway,
people.
Jo-
Two directions of advice.
Johnny is high. Are you following the footprints? Roll a 17 on the survival check.
Excellent.
Yeah, I was waiting
Okay.
for something to be said about the footprints.
Yeah, no, I've just been fucking flashbanged by words over and over and over again.
It's unlocked.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
also
follow.
not high because I'm not sleepy.
Where, didn't you say you were going to get high?
I'm drinking a seltzer that has technically does have 2.5 milligrams of THC and 5 milligrams of CBD. But I'm not sleepy, so it's not really working.
Give it time.
I don't know what either of those are.
Weed
That sounds like
types.
Two
it
different
tastes
strands.
awful.
Types of marijuana.
Ah,
Different
Specifically, the
strains and
chemicals
chemicals.
that actually do the thing.
Yeah.
the DM has never been drunk or high or anything of the sort.
I use weed to fall asleep because I have insomnia.
I decided not to because I don't want to be my mother.
Anyway, about those footprints, DM.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yep.
we've got the footprints.
Yep, there are footprints. They seem to lead out of the district you are currently in.
Hmm.
And into which one?
Uh,
Is it
give me a
broken?
second. No, it is not the broken district.
Oh.
Do. Fucking, let me get my fucking map of mappiness. It is going into the housing district.
Oh.
Okay.
Anything anyone else wants to do?
I can't think of anything.
I
Hmm,
was just
get
going
better.
to keep following them.
Get better at thinking then.
Yeah.
Can we not just keep following them until they end, or have they ended?
Well, as they are kind of less obvious on the street, so kind of hard to follow after a bit.
Ah, fair.
I'm guessing that we've since started following as well.
I mean, I assume so, unless you want to split the party.
I like clarification.
Fair enough.
So we're in the housing district.
Yes. I need everyone to roll me a perception check.
Let's hope.
Can still
This
roll a
goes.
perception check.
All right, I'll be rolling my with my Drake.
No.
Aw.
Yay! I rolled good.
You did roll good.
I rolled a 9. Fucking 9.
18.
9.
I'm not gonna roll for Brim because of that.
Don't you have a +3 to perception?
Oh yeah, I do.
You
That's
have
21.
So yeah, it's 21.
21.
No, no.
Awesome. Kyle.
Honey,
Doxed.
dinner.
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 Small break then.
Small break. Dinner. Didn't say shit. Oh, is it
Yeah.
falling
Okay,
apart?
your internet died.
How is
We
it-
rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
We thought you went to dinner.
I probably should go pretty soon.
Talk to you about.
21?
I'm honestly my
I will take that all into account. You go dinner, so I can prepare things.
I'm honestly starting to get
Alright.
really low on the social battery.
We can
Well,
stop
this
here,
will give
actually.
you an hour break.
Yeah, actually, I'll break. And then see how we're doing.
That's not going to help, but all right.
Yeah, fair. After that, probably
Sorry.
like half an hour more at most.
All right.
Well, see. Okay, so you are following trail. You all rolled perception. You did pretty damn well, actually.
For once.
They did pretty damn well.
Overall, the party did well.
Fucking 9. Honestly, who even made that
Yeah.
number?
God damn it. Anyways, you get attacked by the taker. No. You see
We
a
get
scrap
attacked
of
by who?
Wombo
Wombo reference.
Ah,
The Taker, Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion final boss. The funny sex number.
ah.
Let's see. You find a scrap of basically a scrap of cloth attached to the what are they called? Blood vines, I think, if I remember correctly.
I do have an idea for why I failed the perception check. I'm busy.
Are you high?
I'm busy reading the note that we
Ah.
got.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys want to discuss that in character?
All right. Return is that people associated with me. Opposition, the red stain from the three-horned lady.
Those sure are words, and I definitely understand them all individually.
The key to this is finding out what is the red stain and who is the three-horned lady.
Can I make a religion check?
Hmm?
Can I make a religion check?
That'd be history.
Oh, okay. Not that it really matters.
You have a +1 in that, I'm pretty sure.
I do. I have a +1. Holy shit, I rolled a natural 20.
You have heard legend of the red stain.
Oh.
Sometimes every 4, 5, 6, 8 months, an entire street corner will be covered in red.
Oh.
Well, that's not
So
fucking
it's
ominous.
like Tartarus.
No, it's like people getting reduced to jelly.
Oh.
Chunky salsa.
Yeah. People getting chunky salsas all over the street every so often.
Okay.
Notably, you have never heard of the three-horned lady.
Well, the red stain I'm familiar with. I don't know anything about the three-horned lady, though.
Well, they are apparently against the red stain. If this is in fact opposition and not something else that's been cut off.
That is the question, is it not?
Hold on. Let me try something. Return is that people associated with opposition the red stain. What I want in return is that people associated with me will not be affected by the opposition or face opposition from the red stain. No, that doesn't work.
Cat.
It
Yeah.
it might it might be a it might be either a deal to have people not affected by the red stain, or to be treated at or to be spared by people who are in opposition to it.
Hmm.
Hmm. Beats me, as they say.
This is obviously negotiation of some sort. After all, return is that people
Yeah.
associated with me. That is pretty obviously what I want in return is that people associated with me. Dot 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 dot. Given that it
So
was
who's
Question
begging
is,
for
what does she
pittance?
want?
given that it was given to to Harkis, and that she seems to have thrown it away, then perhaps. Hmm.
Hmm.
Can I help you?
Hmm. Oh,
I
cute.
don't. I don't know. I'm worried. Could could
Fair
Harkis be
enough.
could Harkis be behind the red stain, or is she the person in opposition to it? I thought I would know her as someone who wouldn't do that unprovoked.
Hmm? I didn't catch that last part.
Oh, I did like Joy is theorizing that perhaps Harkis is the red stain, or is in opposition to it. Like,
Hmm.
but she's like, Conduit of War aside, she doesn't seem like the person to initiate such a to do such a thing without being aggravated.
Make me a history check real quick.
All right, that's a +8 right now. 16.
Uh, with a 16, you would know the red stain is kind of indiscriminate. They just kill. They don't care about race, they don't care about faction, they don't care about age, they don't care about gender. It is just a force of death.
Then likely this is an attempt to band forces against the red stain.
Hmm.
Possibly.
Hey, we'll have to figure this out. What I am most concerned of is the existence of this three-horned lady.
Yeah. Who could who could that be?
I'm not even going to have you roll. You do not know.
And the fact that
Could I?
and the fact that I
No.
do not know.
None of you before this have ever heard of a ever heard of a three-horned lady.
Hmm. I'm
Well,
hmm.
Anyways, you are following where the cloth led you, I'm assuming, while you talk about this.
Yeah.
And eventually, you get to a small house.
Hmm.
What do you do?
Well,
I'm guessing we can't rat-a-tat-tat.
I don't know what
I
that
do
means.
not believe that
Knock
would
on
be
knock on the
wise.
door.
You could certainly try. There's a door. It's a normal ass house.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Yep, you knock on the door, and after a while, the person who opens it is someone you all know. As in front of you stands Etten Droff, conduit of larceny,
Ah,
and behind him, at a small table, you see Hill of Torm, conduit of time, Ella, conduit of amnesia, and Fiha Razir, conduit of telekinesis.
you fought again.
And they are all sat around quite a few notes and a shoe.
A shoe.
A shoe. Which is on
Bless
the
you.
table.
Better not fit.
Yeah, what do you want? And that is where I'm going to end the episode.
Okay.
6 speed.
Perfect. Thanks for this.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
Yep, bye-bye.
Bye.
This was
Bye.
fun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Bye.
Farewell.